For decades, she was the woman behind one of the most beautiful love songs ever written. But behind the melody was a marriage cracking in silence. When Annie Denver finally spoke after 25 years, the story she revealed shattered the fairy tale millions believed. Before she was linked to fame, Annie Martell was a quiet girl from Nicollet, Minnesota, born September 6, 1946. Raised in a disciplined, faith-centered home by hardworking parents, she grew up valuing routine, humility, and peace. She wasn't the loudest in the room or the star of the stage. She was observant, steady, and often content in the background, traits that would later define both her strength and her struggle. In 1966, while attending Gustavus Adolphus College in St. Peter, Minnesota, she met a young folk singer named Henry John Deutschendorf Jr., the man the world would soon know as John Denver. He was performing with the Chad Mitchell Trio when he noticed her in the audience. He later said it was love at first sight. Their early romance unfolded through handwritten letters and long phone calls. By 1967, they were married and soon relocated to Aspen, Colorado, a place that would become central to both his music and her memories. At first, their life was modest. John wasn't yet a superstar. Annie managed the home, stretched their finances, and created stability while he toured relentlessly. But as the 1970s arrived, everything changed. His career exploded. Hits climbed the charts, television appearances multiplied, and fame wrapped tightly around their marriage. In January 1973, after a serious argument, John left home to ski. Riding a chairlift over Aspen Mountain, he wrote what would become one of the most iconic love songs of the decade, Annie's Song. The public embraced it as a flawless declaration of devotion. Weddings played it, fans idealized it. But Annie would later reveal the truth. The song wasn't born from bliss, it came from conflict, a plea for reconciliation after pain. As his fame soared, Annie's sense of identity began to shrink. She adopted 2 children with John, Zachary in 1974 and Anna Kate in 1976, and focused on building a stable home. Yet long tours, groupies, and admitted affairs created widening cracks. John later acknowledged his infidelity in his autobiography. Alcohol intensified the strain. Annie described nights filled with shouting, broken glass, and unpredictable rage. The man who sang about sunshine and country roads became someone she feared behind closed doors. During their bitter 1982 divorce, tensions reached a shocking peak. Annie later confirmed that John took a chainsaw to their bed and cut it in half. In another terrifying moment, she said he wrapped a chainsaw cord around her neck during an argument. These incidents, referenced in divorce filings and later interviews, revealed a side of the beloved singer few had imagined. They divorced after 15 years of marriage. When John died in 1997 plane crash, Annie remained dignified and quiet. For more than 22 years, she avoided publicly revisiting the darkest chapters of their marriage. Then, in October 2022, she finally spoke on the podcast Mobituaries. She explained that her silence was about protecting her children and healing privately. She clarified that Annie's song was born from urgency and struggle, not fairy tale perfection. Today, Annie lives quietly in Aspen near her children and grandchildren. She does not attempt to erase John's legacy. Instead, she holds 2 truths at once, that his music comforted millions and that her private reality was far more complicated. Her story is not just about a celebrity marriage. It's about identity lost in the glare of fame and reclaimed on her own terms. If this story changed the way you hear Annie's song, let us know your thoughts below. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more untold Hollywood stories, and share this with someone who remembers the music but never knew the full truth.